So you think like, well, what's the deal? I mean, people are talking about polytheism, but they don't have a word for monotheism. But the thing is, if you go and look at the places where people talk about monotheism and polytheism, they don't use the word monotheism. They use the word monarchia. So the contrasting terms are polytheism versus monarchia. And that goes back all the way to Philo, the Jewish philosopher who was just right before around the time of Christ. And early Christians, when they're worrying about what we would call monotheism, they're worrying about the monarchia. So like, you read Tertullian, again, who's writing against these modalists in the
Praxis, against Praxis.
Yeah, like he talks about people using the word monarchy. He actually kind of makes fun of people because they're, I guess, trying to like affect a Greek accent when they say it and stuff. And so anyway, the point is like when they're thinking about is there one God, what they mean is there one ultimate source of existence for everything, right? And so in that sense, it is just the Father, right? The Father is the monarchy, the one source, right? So in that sense, it's perfectly correct to say there is one God, the Father, right? He's the one God because he's the one source, even of the Son and the Spirit, and not in the sense that he created them, not in the sense that they come into being in time or something, but in some timeless sense, he is the source or the root or the foundation or the fathers use all these terms of the fountain, the spring of a fountain.
Yep.
So I just in my responses to Tuggy, I just say, yeah, that's perfectly orthodox to say, right, that there's one God, the Father, in that sense, and that's the sense in which the Creed, is saying there's one God, the Father. And even Saint Basil, like when people accused him of being a ditheist or tritheist, he responds by saying there's one God because there's one Father, and that's